as I inevitably have to kill the music for a bit because all tamming out of this game just kills all sound, but either way, I have no idea how much of that carried over into the stream itself, but either way, greetings everyone! I am Dr. J, and, well, I wasn't able to get through the entirety of the CCA campaign last week, as a result of getting stonewalled on this mission, in part because I was a complete and total fool with how I was acting, and now, hopefully, I am in a position where I can hopefully do a little better, as in, actually be smart about how I bail out the people I need to bail out. So for those of you who have not had a chance to join us for the last stream, the short version is I was able to make a decent amount of progress in this campaign over here, the Red Brigade, after wrapping this one up the prior week. So, the problem is that the mission we're on right now is a rather difficult one because it requires you to be very much on point in order to, well, ensure that you can actually rescue the people you need to rescue and hopefully not get completely mulched in the process. So, yeah, it's going to be a fair amount of work to try and make that happen, so I suppose time will tell. Let's see if we can actually do it this time. Oh, hey, Dwayne, how you doing? Hey, Jay, have you read the Stormlight Archive yet? Despite the best efforts of my friend, Enz, I have not watched it yet.
And restore the honor of the CCA. The NSDF pigs have taken out Northern Defense Outpost, stolen one of our recyclers, and taken 3 of our engineers captive. Struck this APC, follow you to the NSDF compound just south of your present position. Once inside the compound, destroy the jail that is holding our comrades, and move the APC to gather them up. Once the men are secure, get out of that base, and I will arrive with vital support to assist you.
Alright, but as we know, fire support won't come, we'll just have to fight our way through it. So, anyway, to better answer your question, Dwayne, I have a few friends who...
Commander!
Move us in close before you destroy it.
I have a couple of friends who are... Oh, hell! It's actually shooting at me this time. Alright, cool.
Jail is down, comrade.
Move me to our men so they can get aboard!
Just keep following me. We'll work out the rest later. Huh, do I have a chance to shoot down the unit factory? Maybe I have a chance to shoot down the constructor before it brings out anything dangerous.
Yes, sir!
Right away, sir.
First engineer aboard, comrade!
The engineer aboard, comrade.
Comrade, we have all of the engineers!
We've got all 3 men, sir.
Let's get out of here!
Well, first let's rescue our recycler if we can.
Yes, sir!
Right away, sir.
If we can. I don't know if we'll have the luxury, though, because it looks like someone wants to have fun with us.
I have reactivated our recycler, Commander. Let's get her out of here.
Alright, let's move. Alright, then why didn't you read it yet? You should be reading it right now. Seth's under Etero is best wife.
Nice work, comrade. I must apologize, however. The reinforcements I promised have been delayed. General Karnov has called them away to attack the main Black Dog base. You must find a way to reclaim our recycler and destroy the Black Dog menace. The Cosmo Communist Army is depending on you, Commander. Asleep up here with no look on your record.
This is the APC pilot commander. All of our engineers are on board.
One of them indicates that he managed to hide one of our unit factories with a supply of scrap somewhere in the southeast.
If we can get him on board, we could use it to augment our force. With the extra firepower, perhaps you can get us in close enough to our stolen recycler. We can bring that back online as well. Right away, sir.
Well, luckily for us, we were able to steal it from under their nose while we still had time, so don't have to worry as much about that part. Also, I need to repair myself and set up some good defenses.
no power.
It's one of our scrap silos.
It was abandoned when the NSDF dogs attacked.
Recycler here.
Alright, another scavenger,
Complete.
and then we'll build a constructor. We'll set up enough static defenses to where we can handle the rest, and then I can see how things go. Alrighty. So what are plans? For this stream, the plan is to knock out this game at least.
Complete. Construction here.
From that point, I don't know what exactly I want to do, honestly. I'm mulling over exactly what I want to do after this point, but whether it be move on to the third campaign, well, at least the first expansion campaign, or whether I want to focus on something else, but either way, that is the current plan. Just get through the last 2 missions for this campaign and then see what see what there is in the next one. So that's what we'll probably end up focused on for a while, and we'll see how far we get into the next one. That's the plan. Let's see.
Building complete.
Alrighty, and let's see.
Construction here.
I guess to further answer why I haven't watched more of read the Stormlight archives, Dwan. Wow. I just haven't had time, as I'm being kept rather busy by a lot of things at the moment.
Recycler here.
I know that's going to sound like an excuse, but it is true. There's a lot that needs to be seen too, and fortunately, I've just ensured that one thing in particular is not going to be a major barricade, because I had a decent amount that needed to be seen to as far as what's it called? I had a decent amount that needed to be seen to as a result of, well, I can't do English today. What's the word?
Ready to build. It will be built.
I had a decent amount that needed to be seen to as far as this channel is concerned and all the unscripted content, but including the Xenoblade stuff, but I finally reached the end of the Xenoblade Let's Play stuff, so now I just need to add the finishing touches to the script and I can actually review that game, which will be nice. That'll be a very nice thing to add to the belt, and finally get that all wrapped up. That'll be great. So, now that that's been seen to, I should be in better shape to just see to everything. So, and hopefully I can find some free time in there, since that, well, I'm gonna be trying to eliminate some free times with, well, Lent right around the corner for me. That's gonna be a rather busy time, so I'm gonna be cutting down on how much I actually watch YouTube for a while. Should be good for me. Should help me to focus more on actually making content for the platform rather than spending all my time watching stuff. Well, unless you explicitly want me to and I can make a good reaction video out of it, perhaps, but I don't make a habit out of reaction videos. What else is chat up to? Let's see, continuing on the JRPG discussion. Well, I think we've discussed why Nintendo fans have problems with JRPGs a few times already, but it is very much a matter of, okay, you keep shoving them in our face. And to be fair, they're probably very expensive to make, so I don't blame Nintendo for shoving them in our face, but still, I could see that getting very old very quickly. Alright, let's go grab our unit factory. And then we can go find the scrap silo just to make things even more fun, especially since I'm going to run out of pilots before too long. Let's see. Also, Nintendo always took 5 to 6 years between big Marios and Zeldas, not counting Majora's Mask and Galaxy 2, which were so quick because they mostly reuse assets from the first game. Yep, they take their time with stuff, and I do appreciate that about them.
Unit factory. We have found the ship's log, and it tells the supply people in a region known as the Devil's Brow. One of the people's engineers may be able to gain access to the supplies inside using the code we found in the log.
Let's see, what else is chat up to? We need more point-and-click games from you? What would you like to see next, then? Because there's a few options that I could dig out for that sort of thing. I'm just not sure what the best option would be at this point. Because let me think. Because Monkey Island would probably be the most obvious choice if I wanted to get something. But I'm not sure. I am open to suggestions. I can't necessarily guarantee when I will see to the suggestions, but I am open to them.
Unit complete.
I find some Nintendo fans a bit spoiled. Oh, yeah, that's a fair take. That's a fair take. The Monkey Island series? Oh, yeah. That one goes without saying. I'm just trying to think of what else would be good. Because that is one of the main ones. I know Sierra were one of the main ones responsible for point-and-clicks back in ye olden days. Alright, so that... You're fighting the flanker? Well, if you're gonna be absolutely dumb, I'll just go up this way. Actually, it looks like the flanker is stuck. Let's have you move out of the way, just in case it matters. Alright, now we can take the APC with us. Wait, who's that over there? What's that blip? Is that a scavenger or a tank? It's a tank! These guys hurt. Good thing I have the flanker with me just in case I need the backup.
Unit factory.
Actually, I may as well just build a bunch of bombers to throw at their base. In theory, I can overwhelm it with bombers and tanks. Let's see, Neverhood. I'm not familiar with that one. Let's see, any old LucasArts games? Oh, there's a lot of good LucasArts games I could dig through, including a bunch of Star Wars games that I've yet to try out, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't think I've played any of... I think it's Dash Rendar's game, Shadow of the Empire. Haven't played that one. That could be fun. Oh, hi, Scout. Who invited you to this party? Also, I just realized how damaged I am. I better get this APC over to somewhere safe.
Unit factory. Constructing.
Ah, shoot, my scavengers are about to get torched. Or maybe my constructor's gonna get torched. Okay, I better just get the APC over here. Alright,
Unit complete.
APC, you're on your own. I need to get back to the main base. Well, my quote-unquote main base anyway. I can have the flanker just stand guard. Yep, those look like they are enemies. Oh, ah crap, and they're attacking from a different direction. Hopefully I'll have the support I need.
The Americans! It will not be harmed.
Unit factory. Constructing.
Although maybe it'll be okay. It looks like they only took a light beating, so maybe I'll be okay. Actually, now that I'm at this point, I should make this. Alright, return. There we go.
Unit complete. Unit factory. Constructing.
Let's see.
Unit complete.
Let's see. Save a lot in the Sierra games because you can screw yourself? Yes, I have heard that it is possible to get... Well, it is very easily possible to get soft locked in those games, and that would be the main concern I'd have going into those.
Unit factory.
Alright, I think another bomber and I think we'll be ready to assault this place. Especially now that we are in far better shape, and who's pursuing me? Someone's pursuing me, and I don't know who. Ah, good, the APC made it. I could probably just leave that there now.
Comrade, I have reactivated the power system.
Well, good luck, guys.
Some of our men are in here. Stand by. It's on the way to you now.
Comrade, down. Comrade.
Did they take out the power source? Why are...
Greetings, comrade. This is Pack 1 reporting. We were caught off guard when the NSDF attacked because of Romesky's foolishness. Right-wing and these two scavengers were forced to retreat from battle and hide in his supply bunker. Brave man escaped to rescue us. We are at your disposal, sir. Your orders?
Oh boy. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and... So it looks like they are actually assaulting us now, so I'll have to worry about that. Huh, I could be super thorough with all of my defenses, or I could probably just throw a metric ton of bombers. Let's see.
Unit complete.
Alright, what else is...
Silence remain.
Neverhood is a game you're recommending, Dwan? Alright, let's see. I'll have to check that out sometime. There's a lot of stuff I need to check out.
Your orders?
Whoops, that's the wrong button.
Unit complete.
Your orders? Engaging the enemy. I will follow.
Wait, they're attacking from that angle now? Huh, they're actually being smart about what angle they attack from. How dare they? Oh wow, that Bobcat took him out fast. I should have maybe I should have the constructor tighten our defenses before we go marching. So who's attacking from this way? Alright, we have what looked to be... Actually, easy solution.
The Americans! As you wish. The Americans!
Alright, so we got a heavily damaged tank. We'll go ahead and let you repair.
Unit factory.
No.
Constructing.
Silence remain.
Alright, let's go mulch some Americans. I say as an American, I am clearly very intelligent. Alright, let's see, then you need to play. So, Neverhood. I'm not familiar with it, so what's it about? What kind of game is it? Unless that's...
Unit
Actually, is it a
complete.
point-and-click game given the discussion we were having earlier?
I will follow.
Okay, so, do they notice we're here? Possibly. You know what, we can probably jump their recycler and be gone before we have to worry too much. In we go. You guys care to do something about these guys? Preferably before I die.
Attacker lost.
Well done, Commander. Everything left nicely.
I think I should have put subtitles in. Alright, it looks like there's a decent amount of chat I need to catch up on. Yep, and there's Gilgamesh asking about, to check chat. Okay. Let's see, I find Nintendo fans a bit spoiled. Okay, I read that one. There are 5 games? Oh yeah, plus the new game. I don't know, I'm hesitant to do the new game since the zero punctuation absolutely tore into it, but still, because he is very much a cynic, but he's usually got a sound head on his shoulders when it comes to critique, and if nothing else, he makes it for a good barometer. Let's see, what else is in here? So there's a location. Okay, so I'm assuming this is about Neverhood. So there's a location where it's written the entire history of the Settling's world is written, and it stretches for dozens of rooms you can just run through for several minutes. It's a masterpiece. There's also a tree you can eat fruit from, then it always causes your character to belch. Now I see why I like it. I'd like to see you play the original Alone in the Dark from '92 just to see it. Let me just remind myself what Alone in the Dark is real quick, because I've heard the name, but I don't recall much about it. Let me just look at the Steam page real quick. View? Is it a pure horror game? Alright, so what's on Steam is a reimagining. Is it more an Actually, it's not out yet. Okay, never mind. Maybe I should look elsewhere then. Still. Okay, it's a horror game? I'm not the biggest fan of horror games, if I'm honest. I'd be very hesitant to do it unless there's a way to shoot at the end, at whatever's chasing me. I could justify it then, but I tend to go to video games for either a really compelling story or just for a compelling challenge in some way, and I don't find horror games to really match that. It's survival horror? I could probably justify that. Okay. Is there anything else that I need to check? Nope, it looks like I'm good. Alrighty. I'm sure that you will let me know if I missed anything. Alright, last mission in the CCA campaign, then we get to see what's in the Red Odyssey. That one's going to be mostly an unknown for me, actually, because I only played a little bit of the Red Odyssey before it got the makeover, and unfortunately the Red Odyssey's approach to game balance was just throw more crap at you, so I might unironically knock the game difficulty down to easy because of that. We'll have to see. It might just be so obnoxious that I don't see a need to do it, but either way, I did want to at least play through the main game, so we'll go ahead and get a taste for what we'll get at least a taste for what the Red Odyssey has in store for us tonight, if we choose to go any further with it. Alrighty. Alone in the Dark 1 is the one? Alright, I'll have to check to make sure I notice the right thing. Either way, let's take a look at this. Thanks to your courageous rescue of our key engineers, we have once again re-established a foothold on Titan. The time has come to punish the arrogant Black Dogs for the pain they've caused our fallen comrades. Alrighty. Chesterkops and his scientists have deciphered and mastered the Fury technology. Thanks to his efforts, you now have the highest level of weaponry, the Fury unit, at your disposal. Your unit factory is now equipped to produce these devices. Let us send a message to all of the Americans by wiping out every last member of the Black Dogs. Oh, that's the Steam link? Alright, we'll go ahead and take a look real quick. Yep, go to site. Oh, hello. That is... Oh yeah, 92, that explains it. Okay, so you do get a gun. Ah, there's it. So the anthology will get you 1, 2, 3, and 2008 for $15. That seems like a fair price, depending on what kind of game there is. Well, depending on what kind of game it is. Alright, I'll have to check that out sometime. Maybe. In my copious spare time.
Good to have you back, Commander. I was beginning to wonder if you were missing in action. The time has come to rid ourselves of these NSDF dogs once and for all. Chestico has given us the tool. Your unit factory is now capable of constructing the alien super weapon, the Fury. With them, you will show those NSDF dogs who is destined to win this war. Wipe them from the face of Titan once and for all. Good hunting.
Alrighty. So they cost a fair amount, so I don't know how worth it they will be long term. But 2008 apparently sucks. I guess we'll find out before too long. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up the supply and whatnot. Actually, do I set defenses first? Or do I... I think we set up the supply and hangar first, so that I have them in my back pocket.
It will be built.
Then in the meantime, I can go and exploring for a bit. So we've got a couple large piles of scrap over here. It may be worth sending out turrets, if only to act as a deterrent for a while.
Building.
And then in the meantime,
Unit factory.
let's go ahead and set up a light tank so that I can start prepping everything. As it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. It's going to be very interesting to see how it all plays out.
Construction here.
Alright, so the light tank should be able to give light defenses. I'm so clever. I'm trying to remember what you deal with on this map, because I know we've got the Fury that we can build now, but I don't remember them being very effective since they don't have the explosive weapon attached. It's just the lightning bolt. Given the amount of scrap here, it may be worth building a silo out this way and having somebody look elsewhere. Well, actually, yeah, I think we do have the constructor come up here and build a silo up here.
Yes, comrade.
Let's say, show me where the... Alright, so it's over here. Let's plop it down near this geyser. That should suffice.
Yes, comrade.
Then we can have this light tank guarded for a while.
Affirmative.
Okay, good, that's my scavenger. And it looks like it looks like my allied scavengers are already moving in. Oh, is that something on the horizon? Or am I just seeing things? No, those are 2 enemy constructors? What? Well, let's at least knock out the turrets. And if they're gonna waste scrap on these constructors, I may as well kill... Oh hell, tank! It looks like this is gonna be where the main fight is. It's just gonna be a matter of who is able to deal with all this.
Comrade. Building complete.
Alright. Ah, crap. 2 scouts. I don't think I'm gonna live through this. Nope, not at all.
Unit factory.
Alright. Better ask to be picked up.
Right away. Unit factory. Constructing.
Alright, let's build a tank just to be on the... Ah, hell. And that's AT Stabber as well, so...
Unit complete.
At least the weapons on this light tank are cool.
Warning.
I just need to survive long enough to get them off!
Comrade.
Talk to me. I'm on top of it.
Where's the constructor?
Scavenger lost.
Engaging the enemy.
Alright, I better restart this now that I know what to expect. Okay, let's try that again.
Back.
Alright, don't worry about supply and hangar, leg. Yet.
The time has come to rid ourselves of these NSDF dogs once and for all. And Chestico has given us the tool. Your unit factory is now capable of constructing the alien super weapon, the Fury.
Well, let's go ahead and build one and see how they do.
You will show those NSDF dogs who is destined to win this war and wipe them from the face of Titan once and for all. Good hunting.
Alright, I'm trying to remember what these... Let's see, how effective are these Titans? Well, how these Furies. If I'm not mistaken, I can actually pilot them. And they act like, well, pilotable units. So I can probably just stick this Fury out here and let it go to town on anyone that comes near this scrap heap.
Recycler here.
So what would make the most sense? This probably isn't the smartest move, But then again, it seems like they expect me to effectively fight over all the scrap here.
Building.
So I may as well start sticking my neck out where it probably shouldn't be, just to start causing them havoc. Let's see how close I can get to their base. Oh man, that's a lot of scavengers.
Recycler
I better match them in kind.
Building. Unit complete.
And I can start harassing these guys in order to start whittling down how much they're actually spending on stuff. Get back here. Oh hell, that's a light tank. I'm gonna need some help. Alright, turn around, get to your fury. Well, at least I beat him up a little bit. Well, actually, that's a decent amount of damage. That actually is a decent amount of damage. Let's keep going. What's the worst that can happen? We all die? Wait a minute. Turret. Let's kill you before anything else. Alright, you go after that constructor. Preferably before it builds anything too scary. And I'm gonna fall back and... Well, actually, I should actually, nope.
Recycler here.
Let's build turrets of my own.
Building.
Just so I can protect stuff. Oh, the Fury's stuck.
Unit complete.
I'm seeing a lot of movement over there. That worries me.
Back here. Yes, yes.
I'm about to be in serious trouble, aren't I? Get over here, you silly Fury. Yeah, I'm thinking that building that first was a mistake. Let's go ahead and make a save just in case this goes horribly, horribly wrong. Maybe I should be the one piloting it. Oh hey, one of the turrets I damaged. Let's go break it. The rest of the way, anyway. Oh, I see. Wow, it took a lot of damage from all that. Oh wow, they're setting up gun towers? Okay, yeah. Oh man, this is gonna be rough.
To have you back. I was beginning to wonder if you were missing in action.
Okay.
The time has come to rid ourselves of these NSDF dogs once and for all. And Chesterton has given us the tool. Your unit factory is now capable of constructing the alien super weapon, the Fury. With them, you will show those NSDF dogs who is destined to win this war and wipe them from the face of Titan once and for all.
Alright. Let's actually be smart about this now. We'll set a silo out here,
It will be built.
and then we can start establishing gun towers and other defenses as we go. Hopefully that'll work this time. And in the meantime, I can start harassing them.
Building.
Pulling scrap. Moving out.
Unit complete.
Hopefully this ends up working. Let's go ahead and make a save now that we've got this start. Actually, what should I use? I'll use that. I'll use this as the save. Yeah, I know, I need to check chat. Let's see. You ever hear the Resident Evil Director's Cut basement theme? I haven't heard much of Resident Evil in general, so I think the answer is probably no. Hello. Mind if I kill you? Thank you. Ah, hell, there's a second scout. Come and get me, buddy. I know you're in there. Oh shoot, that's a light tank again. Again, I'm making very silly decisions, all things considered. Alright, let's head back to the silo, and I can start establishing a defensive line of sorts. Well, any defensive line at this point.
Construction here.
Alright, let's go ahead and start with... Actually, S-Power right here would be fine.
It will be built.
And then I can set up a couple gun towers as well.
Recycler here.
Meanwhile, let's get another tank up and running so I have some backup power.
Unit complete.
Talk to me. I'm on my way.
Okay, that should suffice. Alright, where's the constructor?
In transit.
Good. Unfortunately, we're about to have company. Hopefully not terribly angry company, but probably angry company. Still, once we have a gun tower or two set up, that should solve our problems for us. But if they're going to be setting up gun towers and whatnot, it might be good to set up howitzers to deal with their units.
Unit factory.
Yes, comrade.
I mean, if you're just going to run right in front of me and get mulched, I'm not going to complain.
Engaging the enemy. I'm on my way.
Recycler here.
Alright, this is just going to be all sorts of fun then.
Building complete.
We'll have this set up as a forward operating base. Excellent. So already it's paying dividends.
Construction here.
I can set up a second one just to be extra safe.
Pulling scrap. Moving out.
And then I'll bring this over here so that we've got even more fun. Alright.
Unit factory.
Yes, comrade. It will be built.
Alright, are they already establishing shenanigans up there? Looks like it.
Talk to me. I'm right behind you.
Wait, what's attacking our scavenger? Wait, when did that tank sneak behind him?
Engaging the enemy.
Building complete.
Who said you're allowed to do that? Die!
You're
I'm running out of... Alright, I need a turret.
Recycler here. Building.
Defending.
Unit complete. Back here.
Alright,
Yes, yes.
that should be sufficient for now. I don't know how detailed of a defensive line I'll need, given that they can theoretically walk around a bunch of stuff. Actually, I should have the constructors set up something soon. If only so that I can better rearm and repair. Also, who's over this way? Ah, another scout. So they seem to be trying to use this way to get around, huh? Pay attention to me. Or you die. I mean, if you want to die, I'm not going to complain, but still.
Construction here. Yes, comrade. It will be built.
Alright, let's
Recycler
build...
here.
Actually, I need to have the constructor build other stuff, don't I?
I'm on top of it.
Unit factory. Constructing.
I'm almost out of power. Crap. Well,
Turret is deployed.
yep, I'm out of ammo. I'm reliant on everybody else right
Follow
now.
Russia.
Unit complete.
Talk to me. I'm coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to be able to keep fighting, so... We'll just do this as a temporary solution. You should be able to take my tank.
Building complete. Construction here. Yes, comrade. It will be
Bit of an
built.
expensive solution, perhaps, but it should work for now. Alright, is it gonna be in time?
Building complete.
I'm seeing something move over there, but I'm not sure what. Let's see. Oh, I see. I'm just seeing all their movement.
Unit factory.
Yeah, howitzers are worth 8 scrap. Okay, well, for now, let's set up supply and hangars so I can start really giving them hell.
Yes, comrade.
I want it to be close. We'll go ahead and set it over here if we can.
It
I
will
just
be
realized I've
built.
ignored chat for a while. Let's see. To quote someone, it sounds... Oh, the Resident Evil Director's Cut basement theme. To quote someone, it sounds like sad clown farts, but that's random.
Talk to me.
Okay, then. I'll take your word for it. I wouldn't know.
Constructing.
Alright, let's build a Howie so that we can start getting rid of their forward operating bases.
Construction
Construction
Wait, did I
here.
accidentally have you create another silo? Yes, I did.
Unit complete.
Ready to move. Construction here.
That's not what I wanted you to
Yes,
build.
comrade. What's next?
Alright, so you can go ahead and sit over here,
I'm moving. Moving out.
and then I can have you start gunning for everything else.
Construction here.
Alright, 8
Yes,
this
comrade.
time. I may need to have it be... Oh, I can at least have supply up this way. Good.
Back here. Yes.
Unit factory.
And then we'll build another tank so that I can go assaulting people.
Talk to me.
Building complete.
I'm on my way.
Then I can have the hangar somewhere down elsewhere.
Unit complete.
Talk to me.
Okay. Let's see. You need to review more DS games? That is an option. I'm not sure what would be a good choice to start with, though.
Turret is deployed.
There's a few good ideas, I suppose, but it's just a matter of figuring out what would be the best option. Which, that could take a while. Oh, hang on a minute. Do I see scavengers of this scrap pile? Yes, a bunch of them. Well, if you're just gonna let me shoot you... Don't mind if I do.
Recycler here. Building.
Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to
Unit complete.
set up...
Construction here.
Let's see, what do I need to set up? A barracks, I think, in order to get more pilots. That's easy enough, I suppose.
I'm right behind
Then I've
you.
got a cadre of tanks I can throw around as well.
I am in position.
Alright, actually,
I'm on my
all
way.
you sit here. I'm gonna have the howitzer start firing on somebody. Yeah, shoot at this. Yeah, shoot at the silo, because that'll really hurt him.
Construction here. Yes, comrade. Unable to comply.
Excellent.
Will be built.
That can let me start causing more problems later.
Unit factory.
Alright, actually, while I'm at this point, it might make sense to start investigating elsewhere to see what kind of enemies we're up against. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick just in case there's trouble, but let's see what we can do. Let's see, here's OGR we want basement, and this is the director's version. Alright, I'll have to check those later. Oh yeah,
Enemy eliminated.
very good. Alright, let's see what kind of defenses they have and if I can sneak someone around reasonably.
Building complete.
Alright, gun towers. I wonder if I can get away with a bunch of Howies. Guess we'll find out, won't we? Alright. We'll set this as a nav beacon that I can send people to. If only to gather forces. Now I just need to set up some barracks and whatnot. Kinda surprised there hasn't been any movement, though.
Unit factory.
Are they expecting me to be more aggressive than I have been? To be fair, I probably should be more aggressive given the circumstances, but still. Let's see.
It will be built.
Alright, go ahead and slap it down there. That should be relatively safe for us. What can I have my Howie attack?
What's next?
Isn't there a gun tower over there? Maybe I should have it target NES power. Yes.
Incoming.
Go get him, Tiger.
In transit. Building complete.
Should probably build another... Actually,
Unit factory. Constructing.
well, I usually do tanks and bombers, so let's go ahead and make some bombers now.
It will be built.
Building unit.
Okay.
Enemy eliminated.
Building unit. Unit complete. Constructing.
Building complete.
Talk to me. I'm on my way.
Okay. Getting there.
Unit complete.
Your orders?
Engaging thrusters.
Alrighty.
Unit factory.
Is it worth trying to bring the howitzer over there? I'd need more than one howitzer if I wanted to try and take out the recycler, perhaps. What's the exact objective? Eliminate the NSDF recycler. Okay. That keeps things simple.
Constructing.
Let's bring the howitzer with us.
They'll do. Yes, comrade. Ready to move. Artillery here.
Unit complete.
Yeah, go to the drop.
I'm on my way.
Go to the nav I plopped down.
Unit factory.
Figure out everything once once everybody gets over there. Because we've got howitzers, we've got other nonsense we can engage in. Now that we've gotten past the opening volley, it looks like they're basically letting us just have at it. I wonder if the enemy would act more intelligently if I chose a different difficulty level. I'll have to replay these on my own time if I want to give a retrospective on the game.
I'm moving.
Alright, we can place the howitzer down there to knock out the power source, and then we can have the rest of my units charge in.
I'm on my way.
Or I can just charge in anyway, just for fun.
Unit factory.
Bombers can make short work of stuff like this.
Constructing.
Okay, so that's where the enemy are. Gun towers, and more gun towers. That's the name of the game, apparently.
Unit complete.
I'm moving.
And multiple power sources for all of them. Even more fun.
Your orders. Engaging thrusters.
Honestly, what I've got here will probably be enough. Wonder why they stopped building stuff, though. I'm not about to be ambushed by something, right? Well, either way. Let's see. So how's everybody doing in chat tonight? Has it been a good week for you all?
I'm moving.
Oh yeah, the gun towers do technically have HP. Well, do technically have ammo, I should say.
Unit factory.
And build one Fury at least, just for posterity's sake. Not that I really need them.
Your orders. I'm moving.
Alright, get that gun tower.
Unit complete.
I am in position.
Oh wow, you actually don't need to be as close as I thought. And you can just do consistent damage to it.
Firing a target.
Wait a minute.
They'll do. Yes, comrade.
Wow, that was just 2 or 3 hits and you did that much? Nice.
I am in position.
Is it cheap? Probably. Does it work? Yes.
Unit factory. Constructing.
So is there anything else I need to worry about through here?
Firing a target.
Probably
Unit
not,
complete.
honestly. You know what, I'm just gonna save and rush them. See what happens.
Talk
Yes, I'm
to
gonna
me.
be Russian.
I'm on top of it.
Enemy eliminated.
Hey, if they're just gonna let me do this, may as well, right?
Well done, comrade. I must congratulate you on your success. You will assume command of our forces against the rest of the Americans and unleash the fury of the CCA at one.
Attacker lost. Attacker lost.
And there we are. Your success in destroying the Black Dogs has brought honor to the Well, my bitrate apparently crashed for a little bit there. Crap. I don't know how much of that went through, but short version, well, we get to go on the offensive technically, but you know what? That is where this ends, because we know how the Furies end up, what kind of chaos the Furies end up causing. Alrighty. And that was the campaign. Rather mediocre for you? Sorry to hear that, Dwem. Okay. So, next on the docket, the Red Odyssey. Remember when games were in 6400 by 480?
Orders in the flux, sir. Base is Delta 3-0. We need backup here. Where the hell are they? You hear that crosstalk? Doesn't sound Russian to me. Alright, people, let's pack it in. Stay tight. I've got a heat signature. Sir? Regroup at nav. Let's get out of here. Base, this is Delta 3-0. We have got a situation here. Oh my god!
Yep, as if the Reds in the CCA weren't enough, now the Chinese want in. Lucky us. So, there's a couple different campaigns as you'd expect. I believe the brothers said that the Red Storm is technically... Actually, what's the chronological order? Give me a second. So what's first? Alright, the Red Brigade... So it looks like... So Red Storm happens before Dogs of War by the looks of it. Okay, so may as well see the Red Storm first then. Alrighty. New kids on the block. Welcome to Ganymede. Hey, Major. We have discovered a Russian base not far from here, where they are working on some new technology. It is essential that they are not allowed to continue this work. It is the express wish of the leaders of the Red Army that the People's Republic become the new owner of this technology, whatever it may be. Your first task will be to investigate the building where the work is being carried out. After that, you will be given new orders as you proceed. Alrighty. Here's hoping this goes well for me.
Welcome to Ganymede, comrade. We seem to have arrived at a most opportune moment. Our comrades, the CCA, are already on Ganymede investigating something that they seem to have found. Their base is to the north. Inspect their hangar to find out exactly what it is. You should know that the Russian chain of command is slow and lumbering, so do not be alarmed if you have to use force to pass some snipers who may be unaware of our visit.
Alrighty, off we go then. At least this method still works. And now everything is in and now there's stuff in Chinese characters rather than... Oh jeez. Oh, hi. That's a good start. Okay, I should probably try finding a way to steal something then. Give me a second though, I need to mess with the audio options. The music's a little loud for my liking. Alright.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to Ganymede, comrade. We seem to have arrived at a most opportune moment. Our comrades, the CCA, are already on Ganymede investigating something that they seem to have found. Their base is to the north. Inspect their hangar to find out exactly what it is. You should know that the Russian chain of command is slow and lumbering, so do not be alarmed if you have to use force to pass some snipers who may be unaware of our visit.
Speaking of which, there's one right now. Huh, they're giving me basically infinite sniper ammo, huh? Okay, so they intend for me to go it the hard way then, or expect me to have to deal with the said snipers. Alright then. I guess I just have to drive a clear line through then. Lucky me. Oh, and it looks like Dwayne started trivia night up. Alrighty, I guess we'll see what he has to say. Oh, and it looks like history this time. That should be interesting. I'm gonna turn up the music just a little bit. Audio options. That should be good. Alright, any sniper I need to worry about? Not on oh!
Warning.
Ah, hell.
Damage critical.
Ah, jeez. This is gonna be rough. So I basically have to spot them before they spot me, huh?
We have arrived at a most opportune moment. Our comrades, the CCA, are already on Ganymede investigating something that they seem to have found. Their base is to the north. Inspect their hangar to find out exactly what it is. You should know that the Russian chain of command is slow and lumbering, so do not be alarmed if you have to use force to pass some snipers who may be unaware of our visit.
Alright. Now that we've had to snipe one out, let's go ahead and start going down the line. As you can see, I know very little about this particular campaign. I played the hell out of the first game, but we never bought the Red Odyssey. Alright, we'll go ahead and get up onto this hill and then look around to see where enemies potentially are. Nothing so far. There was someone up ahead, though, if memory serves. Let's look around real quick for any blips. There's one. Oh, and I see one out the corner. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, I see somebody over in that direction moving. Oh, hello. You're not who I meant, but you are close. So it looks like I'll have to deal with you next. Well, I see one blip coming, so let's go ahead and deal with that next. I thought. Let's go ahead and make a save real quick. What kind of enemies are through here? Ah, there we are. There we go. Oh, they added a little death animation. That's neat. Usually they just explode. As weird as that may sound. Nice. Okay, moving on. Oh, is that someone on the horizon? Yes, yes it is. I don't know when you're gonna pop into a point where I can see you is the problem. And I don't know how many other CCA soldiers are out here. That's gonna be the fun part. Looks like he's coming over the hill. Oh, geez, someone saw me. Alright, I got jumped on that side, huh? Alright. That's what safe scumming is for. I get the feeling moving quickly may be more advantageous then. I know there's a CCA unit in that direction. Maybe I can just outrun. I doubt it, but we'll find out. I suppose we could at least get a better bead on where everything is if I just make a run for it directly. May even have a chance to outrun whatever nonsense they throw at me, since that everything is a projectile weapon. Okay. Let's get over this hill. Then we can just hop along more expediently later. Not quite? Alright. Surprised I haven't run into anybody else yet. Then again, I can move faster than most. Alright, now I should have a straightaway with which to just blaze through. Is the... Chat, remind me, is gravity heavier on Ganymede? Is Ganymede a large moon? It seems like gravity's working differently than I'm used to on something like the moon. Well, on Luna, I should say. On Earth's moon. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Either way. Almost there. Alright, now that we're here, let's make a save. Then drop down to say hello. So what am I scanning? Inspect the Russian hangar. Okay, so smack dab in the middle of all of them, huh? Guess we'll find out what kind of shenanigans await when we get there. Although maybe they won't notice a single pilot. It looks like I'm out of range of any of their gun towers, so I just need to hope that their flankers aren't nearby. Here's open, I guess. Oh look, Tsars. We'll let them pass and then we should be able to make an attempt on it. Alright, looks like the game is compelling me to slowly descend.
Most interesting. Now get away from the base. We suggest you take the same route as you took in.
Alright. So I get to climb, huh? Okay, this should be good. Let's move. Hopefully I don't get spotted by anything.
Change of plan, Major. We have decided to take the technology and work on it ourselves. Unfortunately, we have been unable to contact the CCA, so we must take it by force. Destroy their communications device.
Armory available for deployment.
Show me the power. Heading to Geyser.
So, Soviet comrade, huh? Hang on, who's there?
Ready to build. Armory. Building supplies.
Alright, real quick, I'm gonna make a save before things get really fun. I may need to steal something from up theirs just to be sure, but I'm assuming that's their comms tower, right? You're just gonna ignore me? Nope, you didn't ignore me.
Warning.
That's why I made the save. Okay. So if I gotta deal with that, that's gonna make things all sorts of fun.
Building supplies.
Let's see if they fail to notice me this time. Worst case scenario, we can always steal a flanker. Alright, they didn't notice me. Good. They've got a chance to drop this on their face then.
Building supplies.
Alright.
Arm deployed.
That was literally all of our scrap. Okay, I think now I better get back up, just in case I need to run away from any tank or something. Let's watch it fall. Wait, who's shooting at me? Oh, hey, brother. Looks... Ah, hell, someone doesn't like me. Who's shooting, I wonder? And can they reach me from where they are? Looking at the damage, it's probably another Tsar pilot, but I guess we'll find out. You're looking to join in on Discord? Alright. Let me just... Well... Let me get to a point where... Let me finish this mission at least. How about that? Alright, almost back up to a safe point. Too bad I don't get to watch the cool explosion. Eventually it's gonna happen, right? Well, looks like I can pause right now, so I guess I can join a call now. Okay. Hello, brother.
Hey there.
Okay, so as you can probably tell, I just finished up one thing. So, just give me 1 second. Let's get that out of the way. Alright, let's go ahead and minimize that.
I noticed you at least got past that third mission and managed to get through to the last CCA mission.
Yep. It is gonna drop on their heads, right? Okay, it's just gonna take the day wrecker a while. Let's watch.
Well done, Major. Make haste and return to your recycler.
I should have been moving then, by the looks of it. Hopefully there aren't any snipers or anything I have to deal with on the way.
Yeah.
I have no power.
Anyway. When you're doing and stream, I hope I will be able to talk some X-Wing miniatures.
Oh, hell.
Warning. Damage.
I don't think they like me. Let's run.
Needed no more scrap.
Yes, sir. Building.
Yeah, I suggest you get some ships to defend.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking right now. Wait, is that a pack?
Unit complete. Awaiting orders. More power is needed. Approaching geyser.
Okay. Hopefully there's nothing too dangerous along here. Someone clearly doesn't like me. Oh geez, someone actually got the hit off. Okay, now that I know that. Ah, hell, I didn't make a save before blowing up the day wrecker. Oh man, that's gonna be fun. Maybe I'd be better off trying to snipe away a pilot then. There is a flank. Actually, maybe I can snipe away the pilots on those flankers. Can I get lucky and hit them both?
Warning.
Nope.
Damage.
That's probably my best bet, though, if I want to get the hell away from here. Although they have ignored me in the past, but I think if I just park over here, I'll get a decent shot at both of them.
Assuming that the pilots who don't come running after you.
Wow, I cannot hit for beans today, but luckily the other... Oh crap, he saw me.
Warning. Damage critical.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I can get them, I just need to be careful. Well, at least I've got plenty of opportunities to try, because this will definitely be simpler than trying to do it the hard way. Assuming I can actually...
First you can drop the bomb, and then
just run.
As you know, you need to get back to base.
Alright, that's one. Where's the flanker? Oh hell, I can't hit you easily from there, but you can hit me. Maybe I can just make it over to this one before you actually kill me? Maybe. I guess we'll find out, won't we? I doubt this will actually work, but we'll find out. And I overshot. It's over, flanker! I have the high ground!
I'll drop the bomb and get...
Oh crap! Well, shit.
And just use the momentum to just get out of there. Don't even bother with the czars.
I just hope that I can get out. I mean, look at the defenses over that way. Still, I've got time. And it looks like all of the CCA pilots are making a beeline toward me, so maybe I'll be lucky. Well, at least this is difficult in a way I didn't anticipate.
Yeah.
Although the thing is, I basically know nothing about how these missions are going to play out. So this is new for me. I can do proper quote-unquote retrospectives on... what's it called? On the base game? With this game, it's actually going to be a proper review. Which is going to be partially exciting, partially worrisome, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, kind of like how the CRA symbols for North, South, East, West are in Chinese.
Yep. Just as everything from the CCA is in Cyrillic.
Oh, really?
You didn't notice that? Yeah, I mean,
No.
you look above the plasma rifle, where how that's a Chinese character. It's using the... I think it's called Cyrillic. It's the alphabet they use for Russian. Pretty sure that's correct anyway. Alright, now we hop our way over there. Because this is somehow a thing that's because somehow it's faster to move like this.
Don't know if you'll be able to get away with this.
Running around at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow.
But who knows? At least with Toll Command you'd get the jetpack.
Can't stick around, have to keep moving on. Cause what lies ahead, only one way to find out. Come on, I had to make the joke. I had to.
I know.
Oh hell. Keep running. I can run faster than they can turn.
Deploying. Yes, sir. Building.
Alright, I don't know if there's anything in the canyon below, so I should probably make a save now that I'm at this point.
Unit complete. Awaiting orders. Building. More power is needed. Approaching geyser. Unit complete.
A constructor.
I know.
Building.
And I think the Chinese can upgrade their gun towers.
Define upgrade.
Yes.
I guess we'll find out.
Unit factory.
Or, yeah, basically,
Unit complete.
they make something. Yeah, basically change up their weapon.
Unit complete.
I think by default it's an AT stabber or whatever or special thing the Chinese have.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, comrade. Right away.
Did you tell them to pick you up?
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna need to be able to drive around, right?
Factory.
Yeah.
What does their light tank look like?
The
Constructing.
Naga?
Yes, sir.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Building unit. Unit complete.
I will say some of the units in Total Command are slightly altered so that way it makes more sense for the pilot to drive them.
So that's what the scavenger looks like.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have bought a howitzer. I don't know what where the enemy scrap is the problem.
There's your tank that came to pick you up.
Oh, hello. Actually, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure the only scrap we know of is over by where those two flankers went down.
And also the blown up CA tower and all that other stuff.
Yeah, actually, now that I think of it, do we even know of any other scrap pile? It looks like this is just a straight shot. Ah, heck, flanker. But luckily, SP stabber. Wait, that's not an SP stabber.
That's it.
What did the CC? What does the? Well, at least we got scrap now.
Moving out.
Hey, who said you're allowed to do that?
I suggest you. Oh, wait.
Well, I just lost both my scavengers. Alright. Ah, hell.
Oh,
Yeah, ah, crap. Do I have to go through this rigmarole again? I should have saved after I shot the flanker out.
didn't you save after getting out? Jump into that canyon?
This is the furthest save I've got. Damn it. And if that one ignores me, we'll be in good shape. Nope, it's not ignoring me. Okay, I'm just gonna steal your friend's tank. Excuse me while I steal this. No, stop shooting at me.
Yeah.
Alright, I've got about 2 seconds before I have to be panicking. Alright.
Armory. Building supplies. I'm deployed.
Alright, let's get back over there. I wonder if I can just climb this. I am in a flanker, so presumably it's possible? No, not really. Unfortunately, I'm about to be blown up. Let's see if I can at least damage these guys on my way out. Oh, for a second I thought they would ignore me.
Oh, well, you can use the momentum to potentially get a good distance away.
Yeah, at least a little bit. Ow. Alright.
Yeah.
Momentum's reversed.
You hold off on getting the flank, building the scavengers until the guys start
Yeah, that's probably fair.
coming your way.
I should probably focus on letting the constructor do its work then. Or creating a couple tanks. So I wonder what the gun towers look like for this faction then. Because I know basically nothing about how this faction operates.
Yeah.
Or how similar or how different it is.
The Chinese Walker was originally called the Mogul, but has since been renamed to the Yaren. Yeah, reasons I think were a racial concern or something.
Well,
along those lines.
given the... Well, this was remastered in what? When was this remastered? 2017? Something like that?
Somewhere in that timeline, I think.
I mean, given how heavy the accents are here and how put on the accents are, I'm not surprised they changed something when they remastered it, but still. Still. Alrighty. Save. Alright, now we make our save just to be on the safe side. And then, we watch as the CCA provides us all the scrap we need. Off we go.
Well, Major, make haste and return to your recycler.
Alright, back to the fray. Alright, we build the factory and the constructor.
Deploying. Yes, sir. Building.
Alright. I wonder how much scrap the enemy's starting out with.
Unit complete. Awaiting orders. All power is needed. Approaching geyser.
Yeah. I suggest that you have to construct and build some gun towers.
Yeah, to
Make sure
guard
you
the
have
main...
at
Yeah, to
least
guard
this
the main
one
access
or
way.
two. Yeah, and then have us for at least a scavenger or two to start gathering it.
Yeah. Because the enemy's supply of scrap is going to be my supply of scrap after a while, I suspect.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll be able to move faster, or at least more reliably, in Dot's tank, so we'll go ahead and run off with that as soon as it gets here. I should be able to meet it halfway. And then once that I'm down there, and able to command the scavengers to follow me, at least to avoid sending them after the flanker scrap. Okay, almost there. Alright, let's get moving. At least I'll be able to see the tank coming. There you are. May as well just make sure that I land right on top of it by halting forward motion. Not that I should be able to halt forward motion given physics, but never mind me. Alrighty, so we've got the SP Stabber. Okay.
Yes, sir. Building. Unit complete.
Why is the...
Yes, sir. Building.
Why is it so much quieter?
Pulling scrap. Following. Unit complete. Scavenger. Following.
Alright, looks like it's gonna be tough to put down gun towers here. Looking at how uneven this ground is.
Yeah,
Is there more even ground up ahead?
You might want to consider some turrets to start. Yeah.
How even is the ground up ahead? Because I can probably fight a couple flankers, but I don't know how many. Ah, hell. Looks like I'm about to be in trouble. Build a fighter, so that I at least have some support.
And hope that... Yeah. I believe it's a mongoose that the ERA a scout is.
Okay, I can... If that's the amount of ammo I use, though, I should be fine. As long as I'm taking minimal damage. Which at the moment I am. At least this is an SP Stabber, which is very effective.
Oh, there are a lot.
Scavenger lost.
Is that my constructor you're about to shoot at? Yes, yes it is.
Comrade down.
Maybe I should have saved when I got back to base.
At your disposal. No salvation approaches. Yes, sir. Building.
At least we've got scrap now, for better or worse. How good's their fighter? Alright, so it's armed with miniguns. Got it.
Unit complete.
Yeah.
Alright, but now I gotta stand guard with something far less powerful. Lucky me. I'll make a save, but I probably won't... Well, I probably won't rely on this one. Especially given how far away everything is. I don't know, is it worth trying to restart? Yeah, probably. Here's what we do then. I don't know, that's not the save I wanted. This is gonna take me a while, I suspect. Here, I thought this playthrough would be swift. Alright, now that we're at this point, we'll go ahead and do the same thing, except I'm gonna bring a second tank online.
Return to your recycler.
We'll have a second tank in play so that I, one, have a backup, and two, have backup that I can either take control of if I lose my tank, or just, well, have backup. That's the hope anyway.
You probably might want to consider a few turrets as well, if you can.
What, just as initial defenses? To be fair, against flankers, that probably would make sense. Actually, yeah, that does make sense, honestly.
Building. Unit complete. Awaiting orders. Building. All power is needed. Approaching geyser.
Anyways, while you're hopping over, how much time will you have after you're done streaming?
Huh?
How much time will you have after you're done streaming?
Depends on how late it goes. I know what you're gonna ask next, and I'm pretty sure we've already got a decent strategy for that, don't we?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember what it was. Yeah, but we can worry about them afterward.
Alrighty. Oh, hey, Lou. It's been a while. How have you been? Are you enjoying watching me get mulched by Soviets? Okay. Should land about where I need to.
I will say, we don't really know the name of the character you're playing as at the moment, which is kind of odd, because for at least Stars and Stripes and the Red Brigade, we at least knew who we were talking to.
Alrighty, there we go. Now I can set up the turrets. Huh. Is it worth... I wonder if it's worth setting up... Well, what is worth setting up here? Yeah, we should probably just have the turrets park over here.
Yes. Turret here. Yes.
That should suffice. And then I can... Yeah, we'll go ahead and build a tank after all. Just to have some extra firepower in case I want to be aggressive. And then I can have...
Don't be too aggressive.
Yeah, I know.
Unit complete. Yes, comrade. Following.
Okay. So what do the turrets look like? Okay.
Hey, hello to the adder.
Turret is deployed.
Alrighty. Here's hoping they end up being useful for when the first wave of flankers comes through. Go ahead, may as well build a scavenger so that it can immediately start retrieving stuff.
Unit complete. Scavenger. Following.
Yeah, and make sure those monkeys don't wander too far.
Wait, the scavengers are called monkeys?
Yeah, apparently so. Well, the Chinese ones, anyway.
Alrighty then. What time is it? Oh wow, we've been going for a while longer than I expected. Oh, there are our flankers. Here's hoping the turrets are set up properly. Let's go ahead and make a save real quick just to have it.
Yeah, on the safe side.
Alrighty. Here we go. I don't think they know how to deal with all this. There we go.
Scavenger.
Alright, go scavenge. Okay. Minimal damage as well. Even better. Minimal damage.
Yeah, might want to do a few other just to be in the safe.
Well, I've only got
Until
one
you can get
scavenger right now, so it'll take... So I think my next objective will be get a second scavenger.
And then some better defenses going.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe
might
if I
wanna
can
keep
find
the
a flat
scavengers-
point.
First, yeah, you'll definitely want to keep this turrets around until you get adequate defenses.
Yeah, so I may as well run ahead with this tank and see what kind of trouble is over this way. Because the scavenger is invariably going to run out of, well, free scrap being delivered by the CCA, so...
Yeah, and maybe, well, as you get it, you gradually move the line forward.
Yep. As we go, anyway. Let's see. What do I need to worry about down? Actually, I'm kind of surprised we haven't run into any trouble yet. Can you recall exactly what we run into as far as, well, dangers? Because it's as if that was the only volley. Don't have much to fear. Although maybe their intention. Ooh, actually.
There will be a point eventually where you will need to get to. There will be a point later on in the mission which will involve a Doug, but you'll be given plenty of heads up in
Yes, yes.
prep for that.
Turret, yeah. Yes, yes.
May as well bring the turrets up, actually. Just for fun. Let's see. What's Lou up to? Good, and I realize it's been a while, too. Sorry for the recent absence. I had to catch up on enough ton of homework I left because I was lazy. And
Ooh.
just
Yeah,
someone to
homework
chat.
comes first.
Yep, homework comes first. Life comes first. And yes, I love to see you suffer. Of course. I restarted
Yeah.
a Blue Lions route and I need a team idea. Anyone I should recruit? Well, if you're talking about recruit, I'm assuming you're playing 3 houses? Who would be good to drag in? You can, by and large, get away without recruitment for the most part. I was able to do so without recruiting on my first run. I think the only person I recruited was Dorothea.
Unit complete.
So in that respect, who would be the best option? Probably, who would be good? Let's see, for Blue Lions. Let's see, I don't think you necessarily... Let's see, who do you have within that? So you've got healer, mage, 3 people who can use lances.
When you said Blue Lions, I
Swordsman.
instantly thought about Free Space 2.
It's a Fire Emblem reference.
I know, but it's just the name made me think of it.
Yeah, let's see, you've got your healer, got an archer. What don't you have? You don't have a brawler, actually, so if you've got the DLC, definitely go to Abyss and grab Baltus up. Otherwise, Raphael and Ignatz might be good, because Raphael for a brawler, Ignatz just to have, well, the other half, well, just to have the best friend along. Light tank. I expected to see the Tsars first. Okay, good thing I killed that before there was trouble. And hello, it looks like there's more trouble. Welcome to the Red Odyssey method of balancing. It's called more. Oh hell, that's gonna hurt. That might actually unironically kill me.
Warning. Damage critical.
Ooh, that was very close. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the first thing we set up is a silo over here.
Turret is
Yeah,
deployed.
and then do the
Turret
other
is
base
deployed.
structures.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, is it
Because
worth
it
building?
looks like you're gonna be here for a good spell.
Yeah, I should build.
Building supplies.
And if only for a temporary thing, I should set this up. Is there anyone that attacks me from the south?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a good spell since I last saw a playthrough of this. And I skipped this mission and told command because I couldn't get past the part of it.
Noted, thanks for the advice. All so close to killing you. Yeah.
Yeah.
He did get close. I'll grant you that. Also, it looks like I need to tone down my audio real quick. Give me a second. Advanced audio properties. Let's knock it down to 14. Alright, resume. Well, I guess to give you some context, Lou, I've been experimenting with how I set my audio levels, so I'm trying to avoid messing with the audio levels on my... Well, on the processor I've got that I plug the mic into. So what I decided to do in order to account for that was to effectively just set it at a at level and then bump it up through OBS. Seems to be working so far.
Unit factory.
You can build fighters through the factory now? I'm trying to look at what's missing then. Heavy tank. There's no walker?
Oh, not yet. You will eventually get the option later on.
So what's the heavy tank then?
Yeah, remember? Yeah, it's basically very... It's kind of self-explanatory a bit, but very powerful tank.
Yes, comrade.
Yeah.
I'll be very curious to see what that has to say for itself once it gets over here. I guess I'll have to do that next. Oh, hey, Gilgamesh. Thoughts on Ace Attorney? I know very little about it besides its existence, so I don't have a strong opinion on it.
Ace Attorney, as in Phoenix Wright?
I assume so.
Yeah, I know a little bit about it thanks to the fact that there's a My Little Pony crossover with that one.
Of course, that was your first thought.
Moving out.
And it's actually pretty good right now.
Following. Pulling scrap. Following. Scavenger. Moving out.
Alright, how close is that constructor? Okay. It's tempting to set the turrets a little further up. If only so that I'll have more excuse to move the silos up and whatnot. So where's the... Oh, actually, it's pretty close. I may as well move these up then. Hopefully I don't time... Actually, just in case I time it horribly, horribly wrong.
Turret in. Yes, yes. I'm not there yet. Yes, yes. I'm not there yet. Turret in. Yes, yes. I'm not there yet. Yes, yes.
Yeah. Actually, Lou, I just thought of something. If you're looking for people to recruit in 3 houses, just look at the supports for Dimitri and Dedu if you're looking to unlock that sort of thing. Because that'll give you a good barometer.
Scavenger. Moving out.
Well, that'll give you an idea of conversations that you can only unlock in that level, so you may as well go for those first. I want that heavy tank. I want to see what that's about. Although first I should probably set up supply and hangars so that I've got something to fall back on.
I am building.
Yeah.
In transit.
So let's see how you build. Oh, hang on, enemies.
Defender lost.
Wait. Oh, shoot, bomber! Okay, that's a lot. Crap. Maybe I should have built gun towers first.
Well, you should be able to now that the constructor is here.
Assuming I live, I gotta repulse this first.
Defender lost.
This is a lot of Zars. Okay. Back to save. So I will be fine building that. So I will be fine setting these turrets up.
Yes, yes. Turret in. Yes, yes. Scavenger. Moving out. Yes, comrade. Affirmative.
Alright. New priority. Power. So that I can set up gun towers. It won't help much against Tsar Bomba, but it should help against the rest. Hopefully. Hopefully. Hopefully I timed it out properly, but I guess we'll find out. Actually, I may be able to deal with the bomber first if I play my cards right. Of course, then I'm not around to actually, well, set stuff up. Hopefully that's... Ah, hell. Here we go. Alright, I'll be the one to meet the bombers so that I can avoid trouble. Alright, gun tower, now.
Yes, comrade. Missiles away.
Wait, missiles away?
Yeah,
Target destroyed.
it's a light tank.
Defender lost. Attacker lost. Comrade
Well, hopefully the gun tower's enough. And the turret.
Comrade down. Comrade down.
Building.
Well, the gun tower wasn't enough.
Skeleton lost.
Maybe I'll be lucky and the turret will be.
Unit complete.
Okay, that should be enough.
Unit factory. Constructing.
Well, we've still got one scavenger, so we'll be able to at least send a steady stream, but it's gonna be rough for a while if they attack again.
Unit complete.
Don't forget to get another constructor going.
Right away.
It's already up. I should probably send for a turret at this rate. Oh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be seriously rough if things go any further south. Luckily, this turret is pretty undamaged. Maybe I should run to head since that I can move faster.
Scavenger, moving out. Heading to nav. Moving out.
Alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go this way. Yeah, let's go see if I can catch up. At least meet it halfway so I can be more aggressive. Just in case we end up with another attacking force. Man, they took out that gun tower fast. Looked like it was using AT stabbers as well.
Yeah, that's what it normally begins with.
Alrighty. Although I didn't see any obvious...
Under attack.
Wait, what's attacking my recycler? What, is there a pilot or something that's shooting at it?
Oh no, deploy something to attack.
Well, it's not doing enough damage for me to be worried about it. It's like an APC snuck through my ranks or something.
Well, get something down to defend.
Well, it's not like I can right now. I mean, I've got a whole tank and a whole turret.
Yes, under attack.
Okay, now it's starting to do something. Oh, shit. Yeah, something must have snuck through. All I can build is a bloody mine layer. Well, that's great. Let's start here then.
Lead the way. Protecting unit. Following.
Yeah, okay, so...
Maybe I can go further back than that? Okay, so this is right after we had finished mulching the scouts. Let's see if we can actually preempt this properly. And then before this turret takes too much damage, we can... Oh, hi! That's new. Alright. That's them down.
Turret here. Lead the way.
Alright, everyone's following. Now hopefully I can preempt this. Hey Jay, thoughts on Sonic 06? I feel like I've talked about this before, but it exists, it's a video game, I don't care to play it. It would take a lot to convince me to play it.
Yeah, not to mention it. Yeah, even with people reworking it. Fan project, I believe.
Maybe I should stay further back, but it'll be fine. Hopefully. I can always just have a turret deploy or something, or have a flanker stay behind, whatever. Ended up ambushing that recycler.
Yes.
Alright, next thing we build is...
Protecting unit. Affirmative.
Let's see, we won't worry about the silo yet. It's something we'll need to concern ourselves with eventually. Unless we want them to come to us like, once first. Well,
Yeah,
we'll try it
you
this
may
way
wanna-
first. And then we'll move. Then we'll try the more aggressive way. Meanwhile, I may as well go have fun dealing with everything else since I'll need to be building a scavenger next.
Yes, sir.
Is there anyone I can go blow up in the meantime? I want to get a sense for what our enemy's up to.
Building. Unit complete.
I did tell the constructor to stop once it got there, didn't I? Alright, if there's nothing out that way, I may as well just head back. Preferably before I get my constructor killed. So, the next wave is a bunch of... So, if I recall correctly, the next wave is a bunch of flankers and a couple light tanks.
Yes, comrade. Affirmative.
Why is the audio balance so wonky with the constructor?
Oh no.
Yes, comrade. Right away.
I'm gonna trade so that I can be out in front.
Deployed.
Alright. Oh, hello. Good thing that turret was here. Unfortunately, that tank's probably gonna die since it is the weaker one. Yep.
Lost.
Good thing you decided to focus on me. Well, luckily for me anyway. And that should give me enough time to set up a line of turrets, although I should probably have this. Alright, well I'll send you to come up here.
You might as well construct some to defend back there, just in case.
Well, step one, I need a reliable source of scrap. I'm sending for a scavenger now. Probably should have had one of the scavengers follow me, honestly, once it was finished building. Luckily, the turret sustained little damage, so we've at least got that going for us. But I don't have much in the way of backup if things go south.
I want to get the yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, you may want to consider having this thing. Once you get the scrap, set up a scout back there to see what.
Yeah, I can always set up a fighter.
Yes, sir.
It's gonna take a while before I have all the that I can start retrieving all this scrap, though. That's gonna be the trick. Maybe it would have been better if I'd stayed at camp at least one more round. Well, I guess we'll find out. If this doesn't work, I can always restart. I can always go back to an earlier save. Man, these are gonna take a while. If this is what all of them are like. How many missions are there per in the Red Odyssey?
Yeah, give me a moment to check.
In the meantime, we've almost got enough for a gun tower. And now we've got enough for a gun tower.
I am building. Turret, yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and set 3 gun towers if we can. That should be sufficient cover, even if they throw Zarbama at us.
Okay, let's see.
Alright,
The storm is 8 missions long.
How many missions?
8.
Okay, so what about
And
the
then-
Black Dog campaign?
That's what I'm trying to find out now.
This will take us much longer than I expected then. I don't know how to feel about that.
Let's see.
Alright, looks like they've run out the scrap pile from the initial flankers, so luckily, I'll be able to build another gun tower soon.
About 15 missions.
Okay, so it's about equivalent to the first game. Well, the base game, then.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, come on. Let me build it, let me build it, let me build it, let me build it. And then I can build a third just to be on the safe side, and that should suffice as far as arms. Well, as far as static defenses. Once that I've done with that, I can start building a supply and hangar and start worrying about the rest. Okay, I'm gonna set
Alright.
myself... Actually, let's set the pack... Well, this turret over here.
The
Just to keep-
adder.
Yeah. Actually, I could set it back, but... We'll have it... Now we'll just sit it smack dab in the gun tower. Actually, no, it's fine where it is. Looking at that. So then I guess I can create a fighter and have it hang out there, just in case someone tries to sneak around. Although I'm surprised I didn't run into whatever must have snuck around. Also, let's have the constructor stay back, just in case there's trouble. Okay. I feel like this was about the time when we ran into the bomber plus tanks.
Don't forget to.
Oh, there they are.
It's in the back.
First, I need to survive this wave. I can worry about everything once that everybody here is dead. Alright, that was the major threat to that dealt with. Now we just gotta deal with the rest. Now we just gotta deal with the Tsars. Interesting that Soviets would name a craft Tsar, but never mind that.
By the way, that weapon is actually called the CP Stabber. Plasma Stabber.
Ah, hell, I killed one of my scavengers? No, don't kill my scavenger, damn it!
Scavenger.
Shit.
Get another scavenger going now.
I don't have the scrap for it, I'll need to sell something. Why are you not dying? Man, I am not impressed with those gun towers. That is weak sauce.
I think you can upgrade them at some point. Or give them better weapons.
Building.
Still, I am officially pilotless. I think I'm gonna go back to the save. Let's try that again. Maybe I can... Okay, here's what I do. Third gun tower, let's go. I am not playing this game. Well, I am not... Well, I want to be sure that I'm able to handle whatever gets thrown at me. Also... Scavengers, you go over here and you stay over here. Do not get into the line of fire. At all. Whatsoever.
I wonder if you can give them better weapons.
I'd assume so. Because it looks like they're firing at about the same clip as the blast cannon. Okay, I can live with losing a gun tower. Okay, that was much less bloody than before. I can live with that. I can live with losing a gun tower. I can't live with losing my tank this early on. And then I can build the flanker. Well, then I can build the fighter back there to act as more stable defenses back there. And that can be the end of that. Okay, we're back in business. Start running down the way.
You might want to consider restoring your defenses as going.
I know. Although my concern is that it's only going to get worse, so what's the right course of action here? Do I set up... I could set up flash cannons.
Yeah. Don't forget
Or
to...
was it blast cannon? That's the good one.
You may as well also set up hangar and supply here when you
Yeah,
get the
I
chance.
know. I'm going to need it with how much I've been burning. Actually,
Yes, sir. Building.
let's make this a little faster.
Unit complete.
That should give us an option to defend the recycler, assuming anything sneaks back through. Well, sneaks through.
I almost wonder if it was all those pilots that came in.
Under attack.
Well, it's something.
Warning. Damage critical.
Something that isn't... What the hell? Well, it looks like the fighter is attacking something, but let's not waste any time in case it gets any worse.
I think I've just took it out.
Well, I'd rather not stick around to find... Well, I'd rather not find out. Later. Let's at least set a defensive turret, just to... Well,
Yes. Under
see?
attack.
Because there was something worse that came after. That was my concern. The fighter is attacking whatever it is, but will it be in time? I don't know. Let's find out what it was first. Oh, it stopped. What was it then? Was it just a mass of pilots then? That doesn't make sense. Also, I want to see one of these heavy tanks.
They have twin CP stabbers, by the way.
Huh. I kind of want to pilot it just as for fun.
In honesty, it could help you with defending the front line.
Talk to me. I'm coming.
I want to pilot this thing. I want to see how, quote, heavy it actually is. Then I can have it take Das Tank. Let's see. Although, I am leaving the front lines alone for a while. Now that I know that it's safe, if I need to restart, I'll be okay, hopefully. This was worth a lot of scrap, so I hope it'll end up being worth it. Alright, don't want to accidentally back into the tank. There we are. Let's see how good this ends up being. Alright, and he'll take the tank. Alright, substantially slower. As you'd expect.
Following. Unit factory.
May as well bring it. Actually, we'll bring a bomber next.
Yeah. And since you're starting to get some scrap, you may want to consider.
Oh, it looks like they're going to be attacked.
Hopefully you'll be back there in time.
Moving out.
Alright, we'll withdraw the scavengers and hope that's enough.
Scavenger lost.
Crap.
Oh, get another one.
Moving out. Moving out.
It looks like the attack's not over, though, is the problem.
Yes, under attack.
Moving out.
It looks like they're attacking the gun tower right now.
And looks like they managed to just defeat it.
Moving out.
For now, anyway. We did lose a scavenger, though.
Your orders? I will follow.
Alright, we'll leave the flanker there.
You mean the adder?
Sorry, I'm used to thinking in terms of... Hang on. So, CP Stabber. I've only seen 10 shots, though, looking at this.
It's the weapon, not the tank.
Well... Huh. I'll be very curious to see how it all times out, then. Alright, let's go ahead and get the supply up as... well, the hangar up as well, so that I can repair this tank. Then I can start building an attack force. Really make me feel it.
Protecting unit. Protecting unit. Protecting. Engaging thruster. Unit factory. Constructing.
Alright, I'm gonna go see... Actually, would it be worth setting up howitzers, maybe?
Building unit.
Oh, that's what's not in the unit list. Okay.
Unit complete. Yes, comrade. Affirmative.
Okay. Whew. Actually, I should probably save before I get much further, just in case I get attacked midway. I'm thinking we just get a whole host of units that we can throw at them, and hope for the best.
The Russian tug is entering your quadrant. We believe they intend to remove their relic. Get to the nav beacon we've placed and snipe the tug as it passes.
Well, I'm already able to just intercept it directly, so maybe I don't even have to worry about that. Is this overkill to take out a few pilots? Yes. But...
Unit factory. Constructing.
better get back over there then.
My parents are calling me for prayers. I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, you will need to snipe that tug.
I know. Not destroy it?
Unit complete. Your orders?
Maybe I should give the heavy tank back then if I need to move more swiftly.
Armory. Building supplies. Repair deployed. Armory. Building supplies. Repair deployed. Affirmative. Right away.
Okay. So you go for that. Then I go over to Nav Beacon 3. in the interest of eventually sniping. So that's what comes this direction then, huh? Okay. There it is. Why is it so hard for me to hit a single target? Get back in the tank, get back in the tank. Yes, back in the tank. Little help. Alrighty. Then I just have to get this tug back, huh?
Lost.
Your orders, I will follow. Protect. I will follow. Yes, comrade. Following. Your orders, I will follow.
Okay.
Engaging thruster. Protecting. Engaging thruster. All route. Engaging thruster.
Okay.
I will follow. Protecting. Engaging thruster. Unit factory.
Just in case we need it, I may as well build that light tank. I doubt we'll need to actually take out the Russian base, but I guess we'll find out.
Unit complete.
We will find out, I suppose. Alright. Do you think you can find a game that can make you rage more than Super Meat Boy? That would be tough based on how things went. It's hard to hit the UFO in CD, it's testing my patience. Yeah, welcome to, well, dealing with... Well, honestly, that mission in CD was annoying. So I wonder how the light tank works. Either way, that should suffice. And there's the fighter. I wonder what you attacked. Or ended up fighting, I should say. It's dealing a decent amount of damage to our recycler at one point, so it makes me wonder.
Take the tug back to the Russian base. Once there, pick up the relic and leave this nuclear device behind. Then get out of the vicinity as quickly as you can. You will have these two captured fighters as an escort.
At your
Whoops.
disposal.
I guess I better save the game, just so that I have it ready to work with.
As you wish.
Alright, let's move. Wonder if this will actually work. Can't even have rings in Wacky Workbench, too many springs? Why would you be allowed rings? How dare you assume things? Also, is there anyone else following me that I need to worry about?
Protecting unit. Affirmative.
Yeah, I just said to that nav and stay put. Oh, wait a minute, I probably called the fighter away from the recycler. Maybe that's why it turned out that way. Okay, progress. Looks like there are enemies about to approach from our direction.
Yes, sir. Building.
Looks like a lot of enemies, in fact. Hopefully our defenses will be able to handle them.
Comrade down.
Oh dear, they're dealing with a lot right now.
Attacker lost. Attacker lost.
I better go deal with those guys, or at least see if I can snipe a couple pilots out.
Defender lost. Comrade down. Yes, under attack.
Oh man, that's not good. Not good at all. That's a lot of enemies too.
Attacker lost. Building lost. Attacker lost. Comrade down.
Holy crap, that's a lot of enemies. Unfortunately, I don't know if we have the defenses to deal with all of them.
Excursion lost.
Okay, I'm just gonna get back in the tug. Oh, nope, I'm dead. Okay, so, let's go back over here real quick. Ah, was that too far? Which... Hang on, load. Okay, this is the one right before this, right? Alright, load this. Alright, what was the most recent? This one. Alright, so this is the one where we captured the tank.
In transit. As you wish.
Turret in.
Alright. So what's the objective? Pick up the relic and then get the minimum safe distance. Alright. I wonder if they'll just ignore me.
Building.
Actually, that might be the point of that final round, is just
Unit complete.
forget about being subtle, forget about anything else, just focus purely on getting where you need to. That might be the objective there. We're gonna find out real quick, I guess. Because there's no way I'll be able to get back in time in order to assist with all of the shenanigans. Even if I wanted to go on a sniping war or something like that. I guess we'll see if it ends up arousing too much suspicion, but, well, time will tell, I suppose. So there's the attack force. Hopefully it doesn't go after our recycler.
Yes, under attack.
On the zone.
Filthy Americans. As you wish.
Alright, there they go. Hopefully they end up providing enough cover for us to slip through.
Defender lost.
I guess we'll find out.
Down. Attacker lost.
Alright, if they don't go after us, we're fine.
Lost. Yes, under attack.
I guess that's why they gave the fighters 0 ammo, so that I don't have to worry about that.
Attacker lost.
I guess we're gonna find out if I end up needing to be concerned.
Attacker lost.
If they start going after my recycler, we might be in trouble, but otherwise, I guess we'll see. Actually, that tank seems to be doing well enough for itself, although that's probably because everything else is getting shot to pieces.
Down.
Yeah, it looks like there's a bomber with how much damage that constructor took.
Attacker lost.
Wait, something's attacking my factory.
Comrade down.
What just hit me?
Yes, under attack.
What's hitting me?
Comrade down. No pilots remain. Skeleton lost.
Now, where's the relic they mentioned?
Comrade, down.
Ah, there it is. Now, I'm trying to remember, what's the hotkey for using the tug? Okay. Where is it? Okay, K. Hang on, no, that's deploy. Hmm. Where the heck is it? How to place one? Okay, what is the button I use to pick scrap up? Dang it, I need to know this. Maybe if I use the fire button, since I don't have any... How do I pick this up? The one time I need the brother around. The one time I need the brother around. Hmm. Where is it? What a situation you got here. Yeah, I'm honestly trying to remember what it is. The problem is that this game came out a long time ago, 98. I'm trying to remember exactly how to pick stuff up using the tug. Alright, maybe if I look up a mission guide. Hmm. Well, how do I pick it up, though? Alright, let's try a different... I know there's a way to do this. What was the damn button? Ugh. Okay, I'm just gonna make a save and just start hitting all the buttons. Eventually I'll find the one that it is.
Take the tug back to the Russian base. Once there, pick up the relic and leave this nuclear device behind. Then get out of the vicinity as quickly as you can. You will have these 2 captured fighters as an escort.
Caller Epsilon, where's your escort?
Quick!
Nope, that wasn't the right button. That was definitely not the right button. Hangman, how do I pick this up? I'm just gonna keep hitting every button I know until I figure it out. Yeah, man! Okay. Maybe it's hidden somewhere within the manual. God, am I actually having to dig up a manual? In current year of our Lord. Of course, the moment I want to look at that, File Explorer starts giving me, hey, okay, real quick, let me go over to GOG and download, make sure I've got the manual downloaded. Paused. Ugh, God, are you gonna make me... Fine, I'll look it up. Exciting gameplay, I know. Oh, that's not helpful. So how do I use the tug? No, that ain't it. What the hell? I know there's a button to do this. Hang on a minute. I can't believe I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go digging around in the actual files. I wonder if I... Oh my gosh, can I open this with Notepad? Do I even have Notepad installed? Wait, don't I have Notepad++ installed? Do I not right now? I do have at least Notepad. Maybe I can open it that way. Let's see, what's the folder for this? Oh, I must not have reinstalled it after needing to reinstall everything. Damn it, brother, get over here. Alright, Battlezone 98. Then I am in... That's not letting me see. It's just all files. And then it's gamekey.map. Okay, so what is... that doesn't help me. Oh, I can actually show the frame rates? That's random.
So, what I miss?
How do you how do you control a tug? How do you tell the tug to pick something up?
Oh, I think you use the deploy button to do it.
What's the deploy button?
Spacebar, I think. Or use the action button. Or basically...
Well, what's the action button?
Something. Try hitting the fire button or something.
That's not working?
I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, I spent the last 15 minutes looking it up and found nothing. Well, maybe you'll have better luck than me.
Yeah. Okay. Found keyboard control. Okay, so... try either right mouse button or...
This is so dumb.
Let's see. Alright, K. Okay, button.
Diversionary attack underway.
K?
Yeah.
That's random.
You can also use that to pick up scrap with scavengers or deploy a turret.
I didn't see K in anything that... Oh, well. I should probably call it here then if I'm getting stonewalled by the freaking controls of all things. Why are there 1,000,005 heavy tanks right now?
That's the diversion they said was coming.
Oh, right.
Attacker.
Now you get your
Wow, they put SD stabbers on those gun towers?
Attacker. Lost. Attacker.
That's scary.
Lost.
I think you have to go all the way to a recycler or something.
Lost.
Well, it looks like I have to get halfway to my recycler.
Lost.
Looks like I'll be able to make it, though.
Attacker. Lost.
Hopefully the fighters don't get any silly ideas and start shooting, and start throwing shots around. Although, as you can see, there was an attack force after I got the tug out that basically mulched everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I'm very curious to see if I actually win this if I get away. Because as you can see, I mean, there are turrets, they took out everything. Yeah, they weren't playing around. They let the AI cheat so far as I can tell.
I shudder to imagine what it'll be like in Total Command, but at least by then you'll have service trucks.
There's a lot of things that we'll have to see. Either way, looks like I'll make it. Alright. Thank you for looking that up.
No problem.
I knew it was some random button, but I couldn't remember which. Alright, safe distance, huh? I'm probably safe over here then. Guess I can always
think you just
make
have
a
to
save
wait
real
the
quick.
timer out.
Yeah. Let's keep making saves, right? And then the whole place gets nuked. Hello, flankers.
Shield your eyes, Major. This should cover our tracks sufficiently.
Just maybe. Huh, they're using the standard. I'm surprised Red Odyssey didn't have anything specific.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Excellent work, Major. Your recovery of the relic will enlarge our operational potential in many, many ways. Already, our engineers have ascertained that it is a transport device, harnessing ripples in another dimension to effect instant travel from any point in space to any other. What is more, as a result of these findings, we have developed a cloaking device, which will shift your vehicle partially out of this dimension, allowing you to move completely undetected by the Russian dogs. So that's how they introduce it, huh? Okay. I guess that's where we will end it for tonight if they keep giving me this much trouble. Oh, man.
I think this next mission is when you eventually get at the resources to later on build old walkers. I'm not gonna say how it happens, but there will be some you'll need to defend in order to succeed in the mission.
Okay. So with that in mind, I suppose that is where we'll call it for tonight. So I've got a bit of chat that I need to look at just to make sure that everything's good to go. And then I guess we'll call it a night. So we can go ahead and sign on here, brother. I guess I will see you Tuesday for when we start Wargroove back up, or maybe at some point tomorrow, but that'll be off stream.
Yeah, so there's a little bit I want to discuss before we end our call, but we can end the stream before then.
Well, the problem is I need to look over chat, so if it's what I think and it's about the X-Wing Miniatures match tomorrow, I thought we had devised the strategy you needed for that.
Yeah, basically you is the ARC 170s is to help pummel.
Yes. Yeah, you just need to have the ARC 170s run up to the invisible hand, pummel it into pieces, and break down the shield, have Shaak Ti back them up, and then send the Jedi in to clean up the rest. You don't need to win the battle, you just need to keep the fighters off of your Jedi long enough, so... He will go... Well, Dad will go for a direct confrontation where he can, but you just have to keep them at bay, either using bombs or covering fire. So, you'll have the advantage, I think, in terms of initiative, so you should be fine.
Hope so.
Either way, that probably means nothing to all of you, but the brother's being asked to play X-Wing Miniatures against our dad tomorrow, so he's got plenty to worry about
More
there.
specifically, Siege of Coruscant.
Yeah.
One of the newest scenarios that's been released for X-Wing Miniatures to date.
Alrighty. Guess that's what we'll call it then. So, I've got some chat to catch up on, so I guess I'll go ahead and end the call here. Thanks for joining us, brother.
No problem.
Okay, and I guess I'll see you later then.
Bye.
Alright, the call has been ended. And then, is there anything else I need to worry about before the rest? Oh yeah, I need to catch up with chat. So, it looks like Dwayne hasn't quite ended his ramble, but it'll take me a while before I reach that point. So I guess we will see that as we get to there. Let's see, where is the start of it? Okay, so it's history stuff this time instead of D&D. Alright, we'll see what kind of history. So, ever heard of Sigismund III Vasa? Vasa? Known among us Poles as Zygmunt III, heard Vasa, and in Lithuanian as Zygmantas Vasa, he was the worst king in the history of Poland. He indirectly caused the Swedish deluge, a massive Polish/Swedish war that was catastrophic for us. He caused the Polish and Ottoman War as well. He also ruled Poland and the Poland-Moscovian Union and was known for persecution. Oh, so basically he ruined everything. For example, under his rule, a punishment for a Muslim man marrying a Christian woman was beheading, and converting Christians to Islam or Judaism was punishable by death. Well, you still see that in a lot of Islamic countries, so it doesn't surprise me that the reverse happened in the West for a long time. Let's see. Jews and Tatars? I'm not familiar with that word. What's that word? Google, save me. Oh, okay, so it's some kind of Turkic ethnic group. Okay. Turkic? It says Turkic on here, but I don't know if that's accurate. Either way, so basically ethnic minorities couldn't hold public office or assume public roles at all. Fun times. He also regularly ignored and undermined both Polish parliament and the Swedish one. Sigismund was hailing from Sweden's House of Vasa, and was a fanatical Catholic and strived to support the Counter-Reformations movement and establish Catholic supremacy over Europe, desiring to convert, for example, Russia, his own homeland Sweden, and any dissidents within Poland and the Lithuanian Commonwealth. For example, after the death of his father, John III of Sweden, he promised to uphold the Protestantism faith of Sweden, but he lied through his teeth and was associated with the Jesuit order of clerics formed as the Counter-Reformation efforts. Yeah, that was what they were formed for. The Jesuits were often used by him as agents refuting Protestantism and promoting Catholicism in the country. The Uppsala Resolution of 1594 dictated rights and securities of Protestants in Sweden. It promised to uphold the Lutheran faith in the country, forbade non-Lutherans from being appointed to office or participating in the education system, and prevented Sigismund from freely raising taxes for war. It was also his favorite toilet paper. Okay, I was about to say, hang on a minute. Is this actually going to be respected if he's the king? With military backing, Sigismund installed his own commanders in Swedish castles, who were directly responsible to him. He established an office of regional government and appointed his own uncle and regent of Sweden's lifelong enemy, Klaus Fleming, as overlord of Finland. He also appointed Erik Roman, a Catholic. Erik Brahe, a Roman Catholic governor of Stockholm, in defiance of the 1594 charter, which sparked widespread anger. On August 4th of the year 1594, Sigismund declared that the Swedish Riksdag had no right to function without royal consent. Charles, to kick his nephew in the balls, ignored that, declared himself regent and ruler of Sweden together with the Privy Council during the king's absence from the realm. Of course, because when the cats go home, the mice come out to play. The Finnish nobility led by Fleming rejected this resolution, and so did Sigismund's emissary, who ordered him in the name of the king to resign. Fleming sympathized with Sigismund and considered Charles a rebel. In response, Charles instigated a brief revolt against Fleming among the peasants under Jacko Ilka, I think is how you pronounce it? Jacko Ilka? I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce these names. I hope I'm not butchering them that much. In the province of Ostrobothnia? That's probably close enough. Known today as the Cudgel War. Charles then used the brutality of Fleming's soldiers to start successful campaigns of propaganda against him and finally Klaus. Let's see. He died on April 13th of 1597. On the same year, he started civil wars led by Charles against his nephew, which ended with Sigismund being officially deposed and given either 6 or 12 months, sources vary, to give his son Prince Władysław Vasa as successor to the Swedish throne and be brought up in the Protestant faith. Sigismund didn't reply, and Charles was declared as king apparent, and 4 years later officially crowned as Charles IX. He also tried to retake Estonia after Sigismund declared it part of the Commonwealth after his defeat. He also conspired together with the Habsburg dynasty, promising them the Commonwealth in exchange for helping him reconquer the Swedish throne. During the Russian times of troubles caused by the extinction of the Rurik dynasty, Sigismund tried to conquer and popularize Christianity in it, potentially being responsible for the murder of Tsar Fyodor II and Boris Godunov, previously Tsar and Fyodor father-widow. He also sponsored a few of the infamous Dmitry imposters and pretenders who claimed to be Ivan the Terrible's youngest son and desired to take the Russian throne for themselves. So basically, he caused all kinds of messes. So after the death of his false Dmitry, he the first and his Polish wife Marina Miniszes Vasily Ivanovich Shursky? That's just a lot of Slavic names. I'm probably butchering a lot of them. Or Russian or Polish and all sorts of stuff. Let's see. Vasily Ivanovich Shursky was crowned as Vasily IV. The death of Fault Dmitry and general chaos that consumed Russia during that time allowed reason for Sigismund to prepare the invasion with the goal to destroy the Russian state and impose Catholicism with use of force and terror when necessary. Unfortunately, he didn't know the classic blunder is never fight a land war in Asia. The victories most possible thanks to the tactical competence of our winged hussars, the famous winged hussars. Yes, I've seen memes about them. Those victories prompted 7 boyars, groups of Russian nobles, to depose Vasily IV, subsequently allowing Polish commander Stanislaw Zokiewski to enter Moscow, beginning the 2-year-long tyrannical occupation of Moscow. The 7 boyars proclaimed Prince Vladislav Tsar of Russia, and many things may have not ended horribly if Sigismund stopped being an asshole, but of course that didn't happen. For Vladislav's power to truly cement, he would have to be sent to Russia to, live in it as its ruler and convert to Orthodoxy. Oh, that's where the ticket comes in, right? Because within Eastern Europe, the Eastern Orthodox holds far more sway than Catholicism. Okay, now I'm starting to understand where things come into play. So, who knows? Perhaps if things have gone right, we would be to this day the same country with Russia. But again, Sigismund didn't stop being an asshole and didn't agree to the demands of the boyars, and instead proposed to become the regent of Russia, restarting hostilities. Also, fun fact, in 1611 through 12, silver and gold coins were prematurely stuck in the Russian mints in Moscow and Novgorod. With Vladislav's titulary Tsar and Grand Prince Vladislav Zigimontovich of all Russia. Oh boy. Due to the general discontent with Polish rule, there were several riots in Moscow which were happily murder-stomped because what is occupation without at least several atrocities? Welcome to world history. It sucks, and people suck. Let's see. In 1611, merchant Kuzma Minin and Prince Dmitry Posarsky formed a new army to launch an uprising against our occupying forces. Well, Polish occupying forces, bearing in mind that Antoine is from Poland, if I remember correctly. Let's see. They eventually withdrew from Moscow in September of 1612 after pillaging and burning the city. When news reached Sigismund, he hurried with a relief force, but was unable to even begin a proper attack. The war continued with little military action until 1618, when the Truce of Dulino was signed, which granted Poland new territories, including the city of Smolensk. This agreement gave Poland the biggest geographical terrain they've held in history, over 1 million square kilometers. Russia was able to retain independence, and Michael Romanov was crowned Tsar in the year 1613, establishing the Romanov dynasty. According to Alexander Gillespie, hang on, I missed my spot. It went straight back to the start. There it is. Approximately 5 million Russians died between 1598 and 1613, the result of continuous conflict, civil war, instigated famine, and Sigismund's policies. It was also Sigismund III who caused exile or forced conversion of Polish Brethren, a minor reform church that existed in the Commonwealth from 1565 to 1658. Many Brethren were practicing pacifists, using symbolic wooden swords instead of traditional sazblas, advocated for the separation of church and state, equality and brotherhood of all people, opposed social privileges based on religious affiliation, and advocated for increased rights for peasants and common folk. They were also against the death penalty and didn't practice hell and Trinity doctrines, not believing in Jesus' divinity. I'm starting to see why the Catholics wouldn't have liked that, at least at the time. Sigismund overall was an asshole and horrible king, even if a great general that won many victories for the Commonwealth and caused many years-long conflicts between Sweden and Poland, and finally, previously mentioned deluge and wasted many possibilities for better and stronger futures for Poland because of his own political and religious goals. Yeah, welcome to people using their religion as a, bludgeon. The more things change, the more things stay the same. It's just which religion is doing it now. It's probably a little too much. That's probably going beyond my station as a mere YouTube personality who talks about video games, but yeah. Welcome to world history, where people will attempt to use anything and everything, whether it be religion, whether it be royal status, whether it be, well, or at least any social status. There's a lot of things that come into play with that sort of thing. Either way, that will be all for us tonight. So, over the course of the next week, it's going to be rather interesting for me because, well, I finally finished up all of the work required for the Xenoblade Let's Play. So that will continue to be staggered and released over the course, well, from now until June. So as a result of that, I'm going to be confining unscripted project backlog work to Saturdays whenever I have time. Read not today, because I ended up having to focus on one specific thing for much of the day, which was probably why I was making a fool of myself in this past mission, because holy crap, it's just, I had a lot to think about today. That's all I'll say. Hopefully, something that'll work out long term. Probably not something I should have made a big deal out of, but just something in my personal life that I needed to worry about. So, regardless, fun times for me. Hopefully I'll have more to show for that within a couple months. For now, though, as a result of that, I wasn't able to make much further progress, but I'm thinking at this point, for Let's Play content, the Xenoblade stuff will keep going staggered until June. I've just got one more Fire Emblem Warriors 3 Hopes video to interject in there, and from that point, Let's Play content is going to go to once a week in order to allow me to only worry about the unscripted project backlog on an occasional Saturday. Probably most Saturdays, to be fair. Today was a bit of an unusual circumstance. And as a result, I'll have even more time to throw at Pillars of Eternity instead of just the extra time on Wednesday. So that's going to be all sorts of nice. So that is the plan right now. Just to maintain a good enough momentum to ensure that I don't neglect the unscripted channel, while still throwing a metric ton of time at the review channel to ensure that I can get back to where I want to be for the Pillars of Eternity review, and hopefully along with that the rest of the year. Should be fun though. Should be fun. Also, daily reminder that heresy exists. Yes, I am well aware, Dwan. That heresy does exist and people are wrong. You are not going to make me say it. They've already... There was a moment when I was first showing off this game where they tried to say I said it, even though I was... Well, even if context disproved that, and trying to push otherwise as a literal Monty Python sketch, but never mind that. Either way, so as far as this next week is concerned, we will... Honestly, I'm thinking I might want to do a variety night this next Saturday just to shake things up, but as far as the co-op night is concerned, as far as Tuesday night co-op night, we've finished with Orcs Must Die 3, at least so far as we need to for live streaming. So Tuesday on the 21st, yeah, just looking at my calendar real quick. So the 21st, we're going to continue our playthrough of Wargroove, where the brother's being introduced to it. Should be a fun time there. I left him one of the harder missions to go after next, so that'll be all sorts of fun. And so... Oh, and now Lou is participating in the heresy. Excellent. So... I should probably call it a night then. So that I can at least end the conversation that way, right? Either way, so... Wargroove will be Tuesday, and then... For co-op nights, we're probably going to try shaking things up a little bit. Because I want to... There was a point where my brother and I would play a board game against each other. That was a lot of fun. I've already got a squad picked out to try and throw at him. It's for something called X-Wing Miniatures, where it's just a tabletop game that we just play in Tabletop Simulator, just because it's the simplest way for us to do it without having to travel a long way. So I'm thinking maybe on off weeks for Wargrooves, we'll probably just do Wargroove once every 2 weeks, and then on off weeks we can alternate between community nights and X-Wing Miniatures. At least that's the plan right now. It'll probably change at some point, but I suppose time will tell, won't it? Either way, that'll be all from me. That'll be all from me. So, guess with that in mind, I'm going to bed. Thank you all for watching. I hope this was entertaining for you, even if we didn't get very far into the Red Odyssey campaign. It looks like this may be a longer-term commitment than I expected, but I suppose we'll find out. Either way, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all later.